Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and send you back bags of delicious candy.
Who needs gold? Just give me more Unino Jack.
I am Cookie, and if you're like me, then I must kill you and absorb your power.
Nice! Speed Racers with me again, by the way. Last episode on the card, top right.
You? That's good. Now we can talk
Yes,
real
indeedy.
loud. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Overgrown Backyard Supply Store. Because rusted out old washing machines don't just buy themselves.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash.
Okay, so weeds, ending of the light maybe. We'll see.
And right this way.
I'll keep an eye out.
One!
First, sorry
Very
for
nice.
all the phallic imagery.
Uh-oh.
You know, Sigmund Freud once said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. And that's true. Everything doesn't have to secretly, subconsciously be sexual. That said, which common cigar size would look like the smallest penis?
Excuse me.
I beg your pardon?
Please don't tell me it's Corona.
Here's what a right answer looks like.
Doggone
There's
it.
other monster cigars. The
Well,
Corona
continuing the
is
trend
only a
of my second
respectable
answer was
5.5 to
correct.
6 inches. And it has a girth of,
Oh my, how
you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about this.
I'll let to point out that sound effect was perfectly timed.
Open
Thank
wide
you.
for Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Not again.
A character in the game series Tekken. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Shoot!
A boxing kangaroo named Roger is a recurring character in the popular fighting game franchise Tekken.
Made the most sense out of all four.
There's also a boxing raptor.
Yeah.
in the game, but I'm saving that fact for our Chevy Cavalier, Madame Curie, Potato, or Boxing Raptor series of questions.
Also, jeez, finally I got a KPABU question correct.
Very
And
good.
now, Grimace.
Uh-oh.
How could you best describe the romantic relationship going on with the brothers Grimm? A bro-on-bro bromance? A bro-on-bro
How many Grimm brothers?
bro bromance? Or
I think there are 3, right?
I think it'd be
Dude,
just
bro, get it together.
Ah, nope.
The correct
it's a
answer
duo.
is there were 2 brothers Grimm.
I always thought there were
Jacob and
3.
Wilhelm. Legend has it that in his later years, Jacob
Look at
Grimm
that.
fell under a terrible curse, but Wilhelm saved his life with a fist bump of true love.
By the way, just saying, the Gigante from the first question, that might have been the wrong answer of the game already.
Let's try the either-or conundrum. And a squared plus b squared equals a this or that.
Wait, please tell me it's a math-based one.
I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a famous mathematical theorem or the title of an episode of
Oh,
Big Bang Theory. If it's a
hmm.
mathematical theorem,
this is gonna be an
press the left
experience.
arrow.
But I've
If
only
it's an
seen
episode of
at least
The
a
Big Bang
heavy
Theory,
amount of them, but not at
press
least
the
some
right
of the
arrow.
Hang on.
the
Okay,
middle
we're
season.
off. The vengeance. The parking spot. The 4-color. The triangle inequality.
Oh,
The egg salad. The friendship. The cold groin.
got it!
You only made a little.
Very
bit.
good.
That's why I tell you to keep quiet, because this is my forte.
I like the Big Bang Theory. Finally, there's a show that treats me like an intellectual equal. Man, I cannot get this toast out of the toaster. Stupid fork. Get that toast out of there.
Okay, why would you put a fork in the toaster?
More importantly, why would you put a famous Among Us player in a toaster?
Next. Nice to meet you, lady. Let's say Lady Gaga were on her way to another award ceremony, but this time sporting a kosher meat suit. If she wanted to keep it kosher, what crazy mode of transportation should she not use? A giant egg wagon, a giant wheelbarrow of flour, a giant rolling aquarium of syrup, or a giant motorized bathtub of milk?
Kosher. I do not know. This probably is some sort of thingy.
Time's almost up.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the question's asking.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Mixing meat and dairy is definitely against kosher law. But
Oh.
everything else Lady Gaga does is totally
Wait, but why
religiously
is syrup allowed?
That brings a close to round one, and it looks like you might be getting the hang of this. Don't forget, all the
I mean, I'll
questions
take
in
the
round two
score.
are worth double. And
Oh,
don't forget,
never mind.
big cash
I guess
prizes
it has
can
to do
be
with
yours
backyard
if
at
you
that
find the
point,
right
honestly,
answer to the
not the
game.
overgrown
Let's move
part.
on, shall we?
Alright.
I mean, that's just my guess.
Awesome.
This one's known as... I had a bad stream! Which odd, super-specific movie genre might Netflix use to categorize the film Eraserhead? Quirky, dysfunctional families set in a bomb shelter. Suspenseful clown movies inspired by true stories. Gritty industrial horror films featuring mutant babies. Or violent dark comedies based on board games.
If I had to guess...
David Lynch's 1977 classic film Eraserhead is set in a nightmarish industrial town where the protagonist has a son that looks like a mutant.
Yeah...
Netflix doesn't really have the gritty industrial horror films featuring mutant babies category yet, so I would just try looking for it under quirky romantic comedies.
I'd rather not. There's way too many horror films to date anyway.
Play this like a dang Eraserhead.
For a grisly situation. I'm pretty excited, and frankly a little scared that we're bringing a real live bear into the studio for this next question.
Uh-oh.
Cookie, the dare had to drop out at the last second, so you got me instead.
Oh. Oh yeah, the hubby's still the female one.
Not me.
We don't get the bear?
Not you get me. That's O'Brien, Dilly O'Brien's sister, who looks a lot like Dilly in a wig. That is actually a separate version who just looks...
Yeah. We don't need to explain it again.
I was gonna
Just
say,
ask
no
the
need
bear
to.
question, Betty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which kind of dare is the most
Oh.
cunning dare in the world? The polar dares, black dares, brown dares, or panda dares?
I would like to think that panda bears are the rarest, if honestly. It's honestly between the black and the brown that I'm not too sure of.
Time's running out.
Or is it...
Brown bears, which grizzly bears are part of, are the most common and least endangered bears in the world.
Nice.
Good timing.
I suppose you want me to leave
Good choice
now.
Does a bear in the woods?
Yes it does. I saw a dare in the woods when I was a little sapling. It was horrible. There's strays everywhere and it gets stuck in their fur, and there's bits of squirrel and salmon in their Oh, and the smell. It smells like...
The is wrong with you? It was a rhetorical question. Get out.
Thank you, Cookie.
Hey, Speed, I guess you couldn't bear it.
Next. You never forget your first sniff. If Coco Chanel's first perfume had set a precedent for what the first of anything should be called, what would be true? January 1st would be January 3rd, Rocky would be Rocky 5, Pope Francis would be Pope Francis the 7th, or your first child would be your 19th child.
Oh.
The first fragrance sold by Coco Chanel back in 1921 was Chanel No. 5. So the first Rocky movie would be called Rocky 5.
Pure guess, ladies and gentlemen.
This numbering system was also used by the classic Mambo No. 5.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
Take a stab at, is our children learning?
I hope so.
I was watching a little Nick Jr. yesterday
should.
during my me time, and it seems like all their show titles are just nonsense words. Lalaloopsy, Team Umizoomi. Because every word in its title is an actual word in the English language, which of these Nick Jr. shows might be the most educational? The Backyardigans, Yo Gabba Gabba, Wow Wow Wubsy, or Bubble Guppies?
Okay, Bubble Guppies I believe is the answer, but hang on a second. I see a backyard.
Let me show you something. Bubble is a real word, obviously, and so is Guppies. Nick Jr.
Good
did
eye
it. They
there.
titled an entire show using actual English.
Yeah, guppies are actually a
Of course,
fish.
that can sometimes be misleading. I've tried to watch that Dora the Explorer before, and half the time it sounds like she's speaking a completely different language.
Really, Cookie?
Not to destroy your
Spanish.
childlike view of the world here, but backyardigans aren't real things.
But...
You know, it is a real thing. These cinder blocks that you just won, courtesy of the Overgrown Backyard Supply Store. Why mow your lawn when you can just fill it up with crap? This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle
Yeah, I
of
could use
cash
those.
worth
I can build a wall.
$8,000. Congratulations.
let's not go there, just saying. Cinder-tastic, though.
And now, Corn Blakes.
What?
What might it sound like if Frosted Flakes mascot Tony the Tiger read the opening line of William Blake's famous poem, The Tiger? Tiger, tiger, burning bright. Tiger, tiger,
Oh,
hurry and fast. Or Tiger. Yep, it was a poem about Frosted Flakes. William Blake wrote a famous poem about Frosted Flakes 150 years before they were invented. Great job.
I think that's a... Oh,
honestly,
maybe not.
The first line of William Blake's The Tiger is Tiger, tiger, burning
Oh,
bright.
I've never heard of The
Or in Tony
Tiger.
the Tiger speak, burning bright. It's not a terribly long poem, but it takes Tony the Tiger like 7 hours to read it out loud.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if you had to say they're right
Brace yourself
all the
for
time,
the
and you
attack.
had to get it
You
right
see
on one
two
of the
clues
takes.
that match.
Oh, jeez. How long would the tiger be in the recording studio? Just saying. At that point, might as well superimpose every single time he says it correctly before every line.
Exit stage. Right. You left what TV show before it finished? Good luck.
You left what TV show before finish? Shelley Long which left which movie? Oh dear, I don't know. Nope. Can't be. Nope. I took 2 stabs at it and they were both wrong.
That was MASH.
Steve Carell. Wow, okay.
I was about to say, if you didn't get that, you'd be
I don't
kicking
know
yourself.
these. I don't know these, by the way. I don't even know who Donald Glover is. Sounded the most, fitting. Which one was it?
It was probably Parks and Recreation.
Nope.
No.
Wow, actually, it just hit me a bit, honestly. It hit me a bit.
Okay.
David Caruso?
Don't know this guy.
No. Can't be that one. Show that got worse! I'm not answering that one. Miska
More
Barton.
TV shows instead of movies.
Nope. Nope. I'm just clicking on everything at this point. Can't be The Office. Oh, The OC. Again, most of these are guess. Christopher Maloney. I feel like the answer has already been shown to me, honestly.
I think it was.
Nah. They tricked me.
Yeah, Christopher Maloney may be Downton Abbey. I know this because my mom and my grandma are very avid watchers of
rip.
Downton Abbey.
I've tried to leave my role as the host of You Don't Know Jack, but can never actually do it on account of a curse that gypsy put on me. This is my prison now. Oh. Alright, see you next time.
Ah! I mean, Cookie, considering the fact that you will become a robot in due time, I'm not surprised that you end up thinking this is your prison. Because you're permanently in there. See you guys next time.
Laters.